Excuse, quit. We are back. We are back. It's been a while. Had to get a new phone. See, my old cracked up phone is all jacked up phone and cracked up phone. But now I got an all brand new one, and I'm ready to I'm ready to rock and roll. You know what I'm saying? We leave off. I think we talked about choosing a different set of risk. We talked about the power of pursuit. Ooh, that's one of my favorite ones. Pursuit, pursuit, pursuit. Seek failure and being uncomfortable. We talked about all 4 or 5 of those, and then we talked about opening your gifts. What is your talents? Your natural talents, the ones that come natural to you, is what will get you to where you need to be. You know, finding one thing and stirring it up. We have multiple things. We have a bunch of targets, and we're aiming at nothing. You need to aim at one thing, right? Like myself. Ooh, and that next one, I'm gonna like that. Today we're going to talk about choosing the unseen forces. I'm pretty sure I talked about this before, but I made so many videos right now I don't even remember, and it's been a little while, probably over a month or a month and a half, 2 months. When you rely on the unseen forces, I like that. Just as real, though out of sight, are invisible resources ready to make a profound difference in what you can achieve. Listen, I don't care what you believe in. I don't care what you seek your faith in, or if you don't even believe in anything, if you just believe in yourself. I don't care. There are forces out there that they help you, whether it's yourself, whether it's God, whether it's Buddha, whether it's Yahweh, anything, it doesn't matter. When you put your faith so strongly into what you believe in and what you want to accomplish and want to achieve, there are forces that are beyond all of our understanding, beyond a theory of black holes and space and trees and mushrooms and life and all that good stuff, and all that shit. I don't care what you believe in, but theories behind all that, it all links to one thing, and it's that power source. But at the same time, with that power source, it allows you to achieve certain goals. It allows you to reach different levels and plateaus in your life, and not plateaus, leave different levels in your life when you tap into that. Whether it's from a different dimension, whether it's from a different planet or vibration or channel, whatever you believe in, it is real. That faith you have, that trust, that strength you have comes from a power source that goes beyond our understanding. And basically what I'm trying to say is, when you use and you rely on the unseen forces, when you start acting towards your goals, the world changes around you. You have the ability to manipulate the world in such a way. And by manipulate, I mean mold it, take it, control it, and aim it and allow it to work for you and not against you. When you start working with the world instead of against, a lot of things start becoming possible. A lot of doorways open up for you. When you start knocking, just imagine someone knocking on your door.
Meanwhile,
you told them yesterday, look, I don't want whatever you're selling, and they just keep knocking and knocking.
the next day,
And knocking. Eventually you're gonna open the door, right? That's how you gotta be with your life. That's how you gotta be with your goals. That's how you gotta be with your dreams. You have to keep knocking, but sometimes you don't have to knock too much, as long as you're making the right moves. It's like I said before, you can take that long path, but sometimes you could just take bigger leaps when you're making the right moves and having a better conscious choice about certain things. The unseen forces are phantom powers that cannot be fully explained. Maybe they strike you as rather mythical or phenomena. These unseen forces seem to operate through your subconscious mind, mental imagery, intuition, and luck. Woo, luck plays a huge part in that, because sometimes there's just certain things, coincidences you can't explain. Science can't prove it, religion can't prove it, it's just there. You might be hit with a flash of inspiration during a moment of solitude. A creative solution to a problem may come to you in a dream all the time. A breakthrough idea can flash through your mind while you're visualizing your goals. Somehow, the resources you need just seem to appear out of coincidence, out of thin air. That is unexplainable. It gets pulled from the ether to space. But when you start working towards that, for instance, I'm gonna set a huge example. I have a few friends. They're getting booked for roles. As a young actor, I love seeing my friends getting booked for roles. For me, that's like a win for the team. However, knowing that they are capable of such milestones, and knowing that I know that I haven't put all 10 toes down and put both my feet, arms, and legs in forward, and went in as hard as I could and put in the time and effort to actually audition or work on my craft. Knowing that and knowing that I didn't get booked yet is because I see that they made that possible for themselves because they put in the work. However, I didn't put in the work. I didn't put in enough work for that. My mind is elsewhere. My mind is on his YouTube page. My mind is in poetry, dancing. But it's like I said earlier a few minutes ago, you're aiming at so many things, but you're hitting nothing. You have no target. You have to find that target and work towards it. And I'm gonna tell you something, which is really strange about that. Real quick, I was having this kind of, I felt a little low, a little energy. My energy is low, you know. It's not that I was jealous or anything. It was a simple fact that, man, I saw them getting booked and they live right next to me. How are they doing that? And they're getting booked and I'm not. And they're in the same area I am. Truth is, I wasn't putting in enough work. But here's the cool part about that is that the moment I set aside YouTube, I set aside poetry for a little bit, dancing on videos, all that. I set aside just some of those. They're not minor. They're just not what I'm aiming towards ultimately. Because I'm be honest, this is just my outlet. This is me spilling knowledge on people because I have so much that I want to offer. This isn't ultimately what I want to be doing with my life, right? This is just a means of expression. The moment I started looking up roles, auditions, I got back on my actors page, looked at my headshots, saw what I can do, started emailing agents. The moment I started doing that, I got offered a role, right? I got offered a role. All I had to do was sit there and look at my phone and let my phone look at me and how cute I am. That's all I had to do. I wouldn't have got that role offered to me. The moment I started looking up auditions and working on the acting aspect of my life, that aspect grew. I started working on my YouTube, more people got interested. I started working on my poetry, ideas started spilling to me. I went out and performed it.
I got somebody coming to the stage ready to do what they've always been doing. Sometimes they take a night off, but this is the night they perform just for you. Presenting the one and only man with the bars, intelligent. It's too free. How you doing tonight? I love to hear that, man. It's a beautiful night out.
I tried something different. I got some good feedback. Afterwards, that night, we had a little, rap session, cypher. I'm not a rapper, but I like to dabble in it. I write poetry, so it's the same, right? I got some feedback. The moment I started working towards my acting, I got offered a role. That was not happening to me, mind you. That wasn't happening for months, weeks. No projects, working on none of that. I got offered a role, 2 at that. Also, I got a play up in Atlanta. It's a musical. Dancing. Imagine that, right? I love to dance. Woo! It's getting hot in here. Hold on one second. Let me step outside. Let me step outside because it's hot up in here. Anyways, thank you for tuning in. If you're watching this video or if you follow the link down below, definitely like and subscribe and check it out. And if you're already a YouTube follower, if you're already on my page and you follow my videos and you've just been waiting for me to drop for like about a week and a half now, thank you for being patient with me. I'm back. And if you follow me on IG and you checked in my bio, the link that I left there, thank you for tuning in as well. Thank you guys so much.
Look at y'all.
my god.